You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White sports fans, let's do an update here on the Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless beef. As you guys know, Stephen A. Smith came out and basically said that he's the reason why ESPN's First Take is successful. Even though it was successful before he actually got on the show, Skip Bayless is the reason why that show was successful. Going all the way back to the cold pizza days, they figured, hey, we got something here. So they revamped the show and made Skip Bayless the star of the show. Well, Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith, as you guys know, are pretty close. Very, very close. Even Skip Bayless came out and said that him and Stephen A. Smith are extremely close. He actually calls him his brother. Skip Bayless even says that he's closer to Stephen A. Smith than his own brother. That's saying something right there, folks. But there seems to be an ego problem between Skip and Stephen A. And they both definitely have their own egos. Now, I do believe that they are still close to this day. But Skip Bayless was not happy with what Stephen A. Smith said when Stephen A. Smith pretty much said that First Take was in a gutter before he got there. And he said, we were number one when I came on board. And Skip Bayless came back and retorted and said, wait a minute, no. We were number one before you got there. And he was right on the money with that. He came out, man, and he had to tell it like it is to his boy, Stephen A. Smith. He said, how dare you? And that it was blasphemous. Now, this is what Stephen A. Smith has come back and said. Stephen A. Smith maintains comment about former ESPN First Take partner Skip Bayless wasn't meant to slight my brother. Now, if you guys actually listen to the clip, it definitely sounds like a slight at Skip Bayless and First Take before he got there. But I do believe Stephen A. Smith has a big ego. So does Skip Bayless, but the show was already successful before you got there. But in case you guys don't know, this is what Stephen A. Smith said. Let's roll this clip.
Skip Bayless was doing his thing with First Take, having the two live stews, Jamel Hill, Rob Parker, and various other people debating against him. And then in 2012, they weren't satisfied with the numbers. They weren't satisfied with the ratings, the level of revenue that was being generated. Skip Bayless comes to me in the parking lot on the campus of ESPN in Bristol, Connecticut. And he says, I know you got your plans. You love the NBA. You love being out on the road. You love being in the locker room. But he said, but I need you. He said, I can't. I've done all that I could to take this as far as I could go. I need you to do this for me, please. He said, I just need 3 years. He said, I think we'll knock it out the park. I thought about it. Those were clearly my best options. They weren't about to give me my own show or anything like that at the time. I said, I thought about it for a couple of days. I said, all right, I'll do it. 1 month later, we were number one. And we've been number one ever since.
So you heard that, guys. And yeah, they wasn't going to give him his own show because Stephen A. Smith had his own show, quite frankly, and it failed. Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless. You're supposed to be like brothers. We got some brother on brother fighting right here. But Skip Bayless said that it didn't happen like that. But yet Skip Bayless also said that yesterday I actually heard this, that he would be willing to actually probably work again with Stephen A. Smith in the future. Now, another reason why I don't believe what Stephen A. Smith was trying to sell is that he's the one that was practically begging Skip Bayless to come back to ESPN. Remember, he wanted Max Kellerman off First Take. There's a reason why. Skip Bayless was a much better option over there on First Take than Max Kellerman. And ESPN was so desperate, they were going to allow Skip Bayless to remain at Fox. And Fox actually came back and said, wait a minute, hold on. We'll match that deal. And Skip Bayless actually said it was a little more. But now, since Skip Bayless has come out and slammed Stephen A. Smith, Stephen A. Smith came back on Twitter and he actually said this. He said, quote, I didn't lie about a damn thing. This is nothing more than a misunderstanding. As I stated on many occasions, Skip Bayless made First Take. He carried it on his back for years. And when he asked me to come on, he needed me because he carried the show on his back for years. He needed a permanent host. He asked and chose me. Because of his decision, I've enjoyed the success I have. Because of him, I've become what I've become at ESPN. Skip Bayless is my brother. I will always love this man, and I will always be grateful. No matter how far I continue to climb, I have him to thank. My comments about the state of First Take at the time is what I was told. It certainly wasn't meant to slight my brother. I would never intentionally do that. The only sad part about that portion is that he appears to not know that, despite my consistent commentary over the years regarding how much he means to me. Check the record. The rest I will address with my brother Skip Bayless privately. That is the words of Stephen A. Smith. Now, Skip Bayless also said on his podcast that him and Stephen A. see each other like once a month. You know, he's in LA, Stephen A. Smith is on the East Coast, but they still get together because they are that close. Now, one thing about what he said right here, he said, quote, he needed me because he carried the show on his back for years. Now, in the JJ Reddick clip, he said that Skip Bayless said that I've carried this show as far as I can. And he definitely insinuated that First Take wasn't where it was supposed to be. Now, Stephen A. Smith is saying that is what he was told. I'm not buying this for some reason. I'm really not. But hopefully Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith can work things out. He said that he would actually be addressing this with Skip Bayless himself. Skip Bayless still seems to be having a lot of love for Stephen A. Smith. But when Skip Bayless tells his brother, how dare you, to the whole world, that's definitely some beef here. Probably a little bit more than what we're led to believe. Like I said, both of these guys have big egos. And their egos are definitely clashing. But I don't buy for 1 second that Stephen A. Smith made First Take. I just won't buy that. Skip Bayless made First Take successful. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.